Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Amina. I'm an ambassador for Yotoasset and TGW. Now, I'm going to talk you through the Yotoasset presentation. So, first of all, let's talk about the name and what it means. What Yotoasset means is you too can have the asset. So, shortened and put together and called Yotoasset. So Yotoasset is a UK-based company. And what is it that we do? We invest, we trade in tangible assets. So what are tangible assets? Tangible assets are such as gold, silver, diamonds, land, property, cash crops, etc. So what is this company offering us? So what this company is offering us to be able to come and be able to invest and make money from our investments. Now, how is it that we do that? So let me give you an example. For example, I join the company and I invest £125. Now, from this £125, sorry, hold on a sec. Yeah, so from this £125, I can receive a return of £425. So what is it that I need to do to be able to receive £425? It's very simple. I need to introduce two like-minded members, just like myself. They also invest the same amount as me. So I've invested £125. So my two members would also invest £125 each. Now, once I've done that, I will now teach them to do the same. So once my two members introduce their own two members who also invest £125 each, so this is when I receive my return. So once I have two members which are direct, so direct meaning I've two people who I've introduced, this is my direct, and then when these two directs have their own two directs each, so there'll be my four indirects. So once I have two directs and four indirects, this is when I receive my return of £125. So I mean £425. Now I don't have, now I've made back my £125. So what I can do now is I can earn more from this profit. So what is it that I need to do? I would then compound from my profit. So if I take 250 and invest it again, now this 250 would give me a return of 850. So from there I can compound again, and that would give me a return of compound again, which is 500, and that would give me a return of 1700. So, and then I can carry on compounding and go into the thousands and the hundreds of thousands, and it's even possible to become a millionaire from this. It's so simple. It all depends on your activity. So and the other thing is, this company is a global opportunity, so we can introduce members in any part of the world. So for example, if you know people in USA, Canada, Africa, Asia, any part of the world, but what we can't expect is those people to be able to afford the same amount as us. So what we have is something called Yotoasset International. Now, this investment program starts from as little as £2.50. So this is an amazing opportunity for people in poorer countries who cannot afford big amounts to invest. All they need is £2.50. So when they invest £2.50, that £2.50 would give them a return of £7.50. Now, what is it they need to do? It's the same activity. The person who invests £2.50 now needs to introduce two members with the same amount of investment. So members would then introduce their own two members each. So this would be 2 directs and 4 indirects. So once that is complete, they then receive £7.50. So from £7.50, you can see they've made back their £2.50 straight away. Now they can compound to make more. So now compound £5. That £5 would give you a return of £15. And from £15, take out £10 and compound. And that £10 would give you a return of £30. From £30, compound £20. And that £20 would give you a return of £60. And from £60, you can then compound £35. That would give you a return of £105. Now, from £105, you can then compound £75, and that would give you a return of £225. Now, all they've done is invested £2.50, and that £2.50 took them up to £225. Now, they don't have to stop there. They can now invest into the £125. Now, from there, they would earn £425. So can you see it's so simple? Someone who invests £2.50 can become a millionaire from this program. Someone who invests £5 can also become a millionaire. It's the same. You can start with any amount. I mean, you don't have to start with £2.50. You can start with £5, or you want to start with £20, or any amount. Someone doesn't have to start with £125. They can go for bigger amounts, but what they must remember is when they go for a bigger amount, for example, if someone chooses to invest 5,000, then they would need to bring two members who would invest the same amount as them. So if you think that by investing 5,000 you wouldn't find it would be difficult for you to find two members who would invest the same amount, then I suggest I'll start with a smaller amount, and then build your way up that way. So whatever amount you start from, it's possible to become a millionaire in this program. It's a very amazing concept. This company is the only company I know that is giving back 95% to the people, keeping only the minimum to cover their cost. Now, the father company is called Trafficgate Wealth, and this particular business model is called Yotoasset. Now, let me ask you something. If you were to put £125 in your bank account, what would you get after 1 year? Nothing. Or maybe pennies. Yeah, you would get something, but it's peanuts. But here, that money you've invested, now, the beauty of it is that money you invested, for example, £125, if you cannot manage to bring two members, the company gives you the space of 1 year, and in that space, if you cannot manage to bring two members, the company would return your investment, and with 25% profit. That is amazing. I mean, put £125, like I said, if you put it in the bank account, you'd get nothing. So someone, say for example, someone invests 5,000 and they tried and they couldn't bring two members. After 1 year, they receive their investment back profit. So it's a really amazing opportunity. Either way, it's win-win. You obviously make a lot more by networking. So, excuse me, I would say, what are you waiting for? Speak to the person that introduced you to this business, and sorry, speak to the person that shows you this webinar. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to drop any questions to the person, or if you're on our WhatsApp group, drop any messages. We're happy to answer. All you need to do is to register is log on to www.yotoasset.com and click on compensation plan, and then choose the amount you wish to invest and register. The first thing the registration form would ask you for is your sponsor's username. So please ensure you have your sponsor's username, and please make sure you have the correct spelling. And when you submit, all you need to do is put in your first name after that, and your surname, your telephone number, your email address, and choose yourself a username and a password. Click on the terms and condition and press submit. Now, please ensure you put your email address in correctly, so you receive the to receive the verification link in your email. So once you're registered, you will then receive a verification link in your email box, and then what you need to do is go into that email and click on that link, and then your account would be verified. So thank you for listening and watching. I will let you know when we're doing the next one next week. Please tune in. It's very simple. You have to register to watch the webinar. All you need to do is log on to www.yotoasset.com or www.trafficgatewealth.net, and then just click on webinar. You don't have to log in to be able to see this webinar. Just click on webinar, and you'll be straight here. Thank you for tuning in this week, and I hope to see you again next week.